Right, we're rolling on YouTube. I think so. All right, let's talk about the big elephant in the room. Actually, this is the elephant, and this is the room because this is social media. All right, like we're gonna be talking about it today, and it's gonna sound sort of contradictory because I'm giving you this message over social media, but take some time to actually break down what I'm talking about because I'm talking some real shit. All right, we're gonna really break it down today. And again, forgive me for my energy level, guys and girls. You know it's low if you've been following me recently. You'll know that I'm getting ready for a national competition, and the work is just like extensive. So if I don't have energy or it sounds like I'm low on energy, now you know why. Or if I look like I'm dying, now you know why. What's up, Jesse? I see you, bro. Let me know how your day's going when you join. Let me know how your day's going when you join. I'm just gonna do a little bit of things like pin the title of the conversation on Instagram Live here, so that some of us know what's going on. Rahul, what's up? I see you, bro. All right, and TikTok's good. We're rolling on Facebook. All right, so it's gonna be short and sweet. You know what's up? I see you. I see you out there, Dre Day. What's up, dog? Short and sweet. All right. The problem with social media, and again, I'm just gonna preface this video with why my energy is low if you've been following me or following my journey. I'm actually getting ready for a national competition, a pro qualifier, and I've been killing it. I literally just came back from the gym after doing a crazy leg day and about an hour and a half of posing, and I've still got an hour left of cardio to do before I hit the sack tonight. So if I'm not like the same tonality, the same voice, you know what's going on. I'm not dying. I'm just fucking killing myself to get ready for the show. Pun intended. Whatever. Carolina, thank you for joining on Facebook. I see you, Chris, on TikTok. What's up? All right, so let's dive into it, guys and girls. Very short and sweet, to the fucking point today. We're going to talk about a couple of problems that exist with social media. And some of them, if not most of them, you should be aware of. But if you're not, allow me to bring it to your attention. All right. So the first thing I want to bring up to you is, well, we know social media, and not even just social media, but media in general, presents not sort of, but presents 100% unrealistic standards. And not to say that those things aren't true, not to say that those things don't happen for people. Like there are some people that are like millionaires. Yes, there are some people that actually drive like Lambos. Yes, there are some people that actually look fucking ridiculous, and have a crazy physique or whatever it is that you look at it. Armin, what's good, bro? He says he goes to the same gym as me. Say hi to me the next time you pull up to the gym, man. Armin, what's up, bro? You know what it is. So yeah, there are many different unrealistic standards that exist on social media, and the thing is this: it's not that it's like bad for them to showcase the good things that they've got, and I mean, it should never be bad. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is this: the way our brains are programmed, the way that like day to day we go through things and motions, it's like when you see so much of something, you begin to start questioning everything around it. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it possible for me? How come I can't do it? This person's doing this or that person's doing that, and like how come I can't, like, and then you just start asking questions. It's human nature, and I do it too. Like, and I'm probably sure you do it too, and if you don't, then you're a unicorn and I want to fucking study you because everybody does this shit, right? So the unrealistic standards that it sets is more so like a subconscious thing because you look at something so great, you're like, how the fuck is this possible? Or how can like I achieve this? Or like, sorry, Instagram pause there because the battery's low. But again, this is gonna be quick. So you're like, how the fuck can I achieve this? How can I do this? How can I do that? And you just start questioning yourself, like, am I even like worth it? Am I able to? So on and so forth. And I just want to get this out to you that even people that you are looking at, and if I'm one of those people that you look at, and you go like, oh, this is just fucking ridiculous. The guy looks amazing, blah blah blah. Blah. Like even I sometimes do what you guys do. All right, so I want to let you know that it's not the end of the world if you actually do those things, but that you should actually start to work against doing those things. You should not continue to do that. Try your best not to compare, right? Because I'm not sure if you've ever heard of the phrase of the saying, yeah, comparison is fuck, I forgot the saying. But you know the saying, guys and girls, you don't want to be comparing yourself to other people, other things, and other things that people have, right? Just don't want to do it. It's not good for you. And there are absolutely unrealistic standards that are being presented on social media. And that's just facts. They don't make the rules. Gravity is a law. You fall, you die. All right. So another thing that I want to bring up is, and again, very short, very quick. This is going to be a very short, quick live stream. Bianca, I see you. What's up, Benny? What's happening? Alan, what's good? I want to bring this up. So, in conjunction with having unrealistic standards presented in front of your face, you've also got the self-doubt, right? You got the self-doubt that breathes from it. And homie says, my boy Dre says, you want to see the standards? Look outside your block. Go outside. Look at what's actually around you. And it's funny he said that, because at the end of this live stream, we're sort of going to be talking about, a little bit what he's talking about there. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into what he's talking about. But for now, we're going to talk about self-doubt and how unrealistic standards can provoke that, right? Like just mentioning what I was talking about earlier, like, yo, what's up? I see Alan mentioning what I was talking about earlier. I was like, fuck, I'd compare myself to this person or that person. Why don't I have it? Why don't I have that? And not only, is the comparison thing bad, you don't want to be comparing yourself. I was reading something that Bianca said, comparing yourself to other people's gains or like their achievements in life, because they're just them and you're just you. It sometimes can make you wonder, is there something wrong with me? Is there something that I could do that I'm not doing? Is there like a secret? And people just, honestly take that to a whole nother level subconsciously, and that like invokes self-doubt. Right? And this is something that I've experienced as well. Like I look at so many fucking wonderful physiques, or like people that are living the fucking life, it appears to be, online and shit, and it's just like, oh man, like this is so crazy. Like I don't know if I could do this myself. But based off of the way things are going, I don't think I could do this by myself and all that stuff, or for myself, whatever the situation is. And the self-doubt really starts to grow, right? So I want you guys and girls to be aware of the fact that unrealistic standards, which are all over social media, can invoke self-doubt. So if you feel like you're naturally unmotivated, or naturally just like you don't aspire to do anything naturally, it's probably because of the amount of crap you're seeing online. And it's not even like you're consciously like making these decisions to not believe in yourself, but you see everyone else playing at such a high level that you're like, I'm not even worth it, subconsciously. So you don't think of achieving shit. All right. So I want you to be aware of that, guys and girls. Also, this ties in very well to what I'm saying, and it's the rose-colored lenses, guys and girls. Each and every single fucking picture is curated and picked, like selected based off of its look, its presence, it's like the aesthetic, whatever. Like every picture is the best picture. It's never fucking an average picture or an average day. And sometimes some people will do that just to compare to like the pictures that they normally post, when they are actually intentionally posting to be, congruent with, I guess, who they're trying to represent, if they're an athlete or whatever it is. And guys and girls, don't hesitate to drop some comments. Don't forget to drop some questions. I will get to them at the end of the live stream. What's up, Pro Physique? I see you, bro. Dre says, or Diracal says, yeah, not everyone is the 1%. And Bianca, I'm doing awesome. How you're doing? Let me know how your day is going, guys and girls, when you join, right? So like, just to get back onto it, rose-colored lenses, guys and girls, everything. Brittany, what's up? I see you. She's like, sometimes you need to unplug, focus on you. Yep, detox. We're going to talk about that a little bit in the end too. But guys and girls, rose-colored lenses, everything is picture perfect. Literally, the picture is perfect that they select. It's never, and like, you'll never ever catch them slipping unless someone's recording them on their story. And when I say catch them slipping, I just mean them being a regular human being, letting their fucking, the shoulders relax, not all fucking propped up, fucking not posing or whatever the situation is. Like, I do think I walk around like it. Just take a second. If you have my Instagram, hit my Instagram up, hit my most recent picture up. Do you think I walk around like that 25/8 366 like every day of the year? Like no, like I'm getting ready for a national competition, which is why I'm looking that way. And I'm gonna take a shit ton of pictures that look that way, and I'm gonna post them all throughout the year. That's what every influencer does. It doesn't mean I'm walking around fucking shredded out of my mind, with veins busting all over the place. Doesn't mean that. But I'm definitely presenting that because that is the rose-colored lens that social media thrives off of. And yes, I'm guilty of it. And yes, that's why I'm bringing it up. However, I'm bringing it up this as well. I want you to understand that that's not me every day. I don't walk around looking like that every day. I may look greater than the average person. I mean, not everybody could be at a certain level when it comes to like genetics, finance, or whatever. And you can honestly work your way past a certain point and still get to a pretty fucking high level. But at the end of the day, I want you to understand that that unrealistic standard that invokes your self-doubt also comes from the rose-colored lenses that social media provides. Like, and yeah, I'm totally guilty of it, but I'm here exposing it because I don't want you guys and girls to feel like, oh, I can never achieve, a six-pack, which honestly anybody could achieve if they really work. And that's like a fact. It's not like becoming a top-level bodybuilder. That's a whole different ballgame and a different conversation. But for you not to believe in yourself to hit your own goals, which are actually reasonable, because you're seeing something else online that just doesn't seem reasonable, it's unfair to yourself. All right. So moving on, speaking of being unfair to yourself, and this is a big one, guys and girls, um, it's a distraction. The big problem with social media, if I had to say the biggest problem, would be that it's a distraction. It's a time killer. It kills your fucking time. When you have nothing better to do and you're sitting on the toilet, tell me what the fuck you do. Ashley, what's up? I thank you for those likes. What the fuck do? You sit on the toilet, you pull out your phone, and before you know it, I mean, your shit was done in 30 seconds, but it's like 20 minutes and you're on the toilet, just scrolling, killing time, distracted out of your mind without even knowing it. You know what I mean? Like, the number one problem with social media, in my honest opinion, is the fact that it is a distraction. It is a time killer, time waster, dream crusher. It crushes your dreams by making you have that self-doubt you don't even know you have, and then crushes your time from actually, for you actually, crushes the time that you could actually be using for things that could make you more productive. So it crushes the time that you could be using to literally make yourself more valuable, to achieve a goal, to spend your time doing something, right? So it's like, bruh, take a step back, do a detox. And that's what I was talking, or when my boy Dre says, I want to see the standards, look outside your block, go outside and just see what's really around you. And then Brittany says, exactly, sometimes you need to unplug and focus on you on YouTube. Like, those are some YouTube comments. Absolutely. That ties us into our last subject here, which is replacing. You want to replace the amount of time that you spend on, social media, being distracted out of your mind, and replace it with some of the things that are like in the real world, like some fucking real shit. Like, go outside. Have you ever like gone out? Like, do you even know if all the neighbors still live there anymore? Like, the times have changed. Like, you can go walk outside the block, and you probably haven't walked outside the block or rode your bike since God knows when, probably since you were a kid, just for fun. I bet if you do that now, you're going to see a whole bunch of new faces. You're going to see a whole lot of actual realistic things that like exist outside of your door, and it's going to detach you mentally from social media, and you actually interact as a human a little bit more. So doing a detox is what I would, call essential. Like, for myself, because I'm putting out content, it's less like I still consume content to an extent, but I'm not actually consuming like most of you guys and girls are. Like, you sit there and you like fucking scroll all day long, and and like pictures and stuff. Like, I don't catch myself on the toilet doing that. Maybe like once or twice, but even that habit's been like subconsciously knocked down because I'm pushing out content. And it's different when you're pushing out content as opposed to when you're like just sitting there receiving it. Like, I personally believe that. So it's not that much of an issue for me, but even still, like, I take Sunday off. Like, Sunday, I typically won't. Maybe I'll just put on some stories for you guys, just so I can like do a little detox, right? And I'm not, actually spending as much time on social media as you think. You see my posts every day, but there's one day of the week where I just curate all of my content, and then I just post it on time, and I just post it and leave the app. Then I'll only reply to comments afterwards when I'm done doing other shit. So I want you guys and girls to distance yourself from social media and replace that time that you're spending distracted, killing your time, with some actual things in life, like going outside on a walk, spending some time with your family, and detoxing. And when I say detoxing, I mean like literally you could delete the app. You could just not use the app for a fixed amount of time routinely, not just in general. Don't just like go on a 1 month detox and then fucking use that shit every day. Like, have days where you're not allowed to go on social media. Just do that for yourself to refresh your mind. I'm telling you. And it's not for no reason that social media is banned in some other places, around the world, because of its influence. Its influences can be good and bad, right? But to be honest with you, I've seen more bad than good, simply because people are being like they're taking their subconscious to another level. It's like unrealistic standards are making you doubt yourself because you're seeing everything through rose-colored lenses, and it's already a distraction to sit there and watch and read and do all this shit on social media. But all you really need to do is just detach yourself a little bit more, focus on what you need to focus on, spend the time that you need to spend time on, and watch your life get a little bit better. All right. So I'm going to read some of the comments here on Instagram and TikTok, and then I'm going to fly out. All right, guys and girls. And I appreciate each and every single one of you for joining and or watching the replay on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. You know what's up? I literally would not be doing this shit without you guys and girls. I'd be talking to myself. So you know it's good. Bianca says, comparison is a thief of happiness. Is that what you're thinking about? Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. I can't remember the exact quote. Comparison is the something. Fuck, I don't know, because that's money's the root of all evil. I forgot. I'm gonna fucking find it one day. Jesse, what's good? Pride goeth before a fall. Yep, definitely. I resonate with that quote. Let's see. So, uh, my boy Dre, Durock House. Shout out Durock House. Go hit them up if you're in the West End of Brampton. It's a gym that you can go train at. You don't need your vaccinations and all that shit. So, hit me up or hit him up if you want that info. If you're watching the replay. All right. So just to read what he said there, he says, if you have to put a filter on social media, you're not ready for life. And honestly, yeah, but touche, touche, touche. Because he's right. He's right. If you have to always alter your photos and stuff like that, maybe you just shouldn't post because you're lying to yourself and lying to other people. But here's where I say touche, and it bites me in the ass because there's definitely been times where I put filters on my shit. But it's not because like I'm trying to, how would you say, lie about my look, because I know that I look that way. And even the filters I would put on would be like structure and I'm exposing myself now, structure and sharpness, and it'd be like 10% at most for each, just to bring out a little bit more vascularity if I had shitty lighting in the picture. But if the lighting was amazing, then I'm posting that picture raw just to show these guys no filter. But definitely, yeah, you're definitely lying to yourself if you need to post with a filter all the time. And depends on what you're doing. I would just recommend, making sure you're confident with yourself first before you post yourself. And you don't even have to post yourself. Like, social media is mainly meant for consumers, unless you're actually pushing stuff out and you're representing a sport or a business or something like that, right? So just some food for thought. But I like that you said that, Dre. I like that you said that because it is true. Touche, though. Suki, what's up? Bro Physique says facts. Bianca says, besides, you'd be frozen solid if you walked around in a thong in the middle of the winter anyway. Shout out to my Canadians. It's not a thong, it's some trunks, but you know what? I'll let you slide. I know you're fucking with me. Jesse, what's happening? Social media is a band, Duracell says. You know what's up. Luchi, what's happening? Gyro, what's good? So Dre says again, money is not the root of all evil. Money is, I like what he said there. Money is not the root of all evil. Being broke is. I would say being broke mentally and financially is, because you can be broke financially and have a mentally rich mind, get yourself out of that fucking shit ASAP. But if you're fucking broke mentally and financially, RIP, free to guys, you're gonna be in a slump down bad for a long time. But let me look at some TikTok comments over here real quick. Real quick. Ashley says facts. I appreciate you, girl. Homie says, man, you strong. I appreciate you, bro. I'm weak though. Nick was good. No, I'm not doing that. Naya was good. Alex, I appreciate the follow. Brazil for Life 69 says advice/tips on maintaining my exercise regimen while struggling with fighting addiction. That's actually interesting. I'll drop a couple of nuggets on that because I do have several other live streams where I talk about that. But just to keep it short and sweet, show up literally as much as you can. If that means once a week, it's good enough. It's better than zero. That's like, if there was one thing I had to say, show up to the gym at least once a week if you're battling your addiction, and that'll show you really who's stronger. Like, you can still be addicted and then show up. So then when your addiction goes away, that one day turns to 6 without you even thinking. All right. So, and I've made so many other live streams on that. Check my Instagram out or my YouTube. I've got all the replays there banked up. All right. So I appreciate you asking that question, brother. He says also, how did this man know I'm in the, the wash? Wait, how did this man know I'm watching this in the bathroom right now? Bruh, wipe your ass and get the fuck out of there. I'm laughing at you, bro. You see what I'm saying? It's a distraction, but at least you're learning something today. This is valuable. I'm not here just shooting the shit, trying to troll you guys. I'm here to actually give you all the real. He says also, when you say detox, do you mean physical or mental dopamine detox? I'm talking about mental dopamine detox, but I mean for you, I'm not going to dive too much into your situation. I mean, you can message me on the personal level and I'll help you out. But mainly dopamine detox from the social media. But we know also that you just confessed with addiction, so of course detox in that sense would be good too. What else? Armin says, what would we do other than use social media though? I mean, bro, there's so many other things. I can just tell that you are mad distracted by social media by that comment, Armin. There's so many other. You could literally be in the fucking gym then, like, as opposed to scrolling, or you could literally be on YouTube learning some shit on YouTube. I mean, it is social media, but you could be learning through social media. I'm not saying social media is bad. I'm just saying the way that it's mostly used and the way that most people practice using it is not, conductive towards our overall success as human beings, right? So you can do so many more productive things other than like scroll on your phone and double tap shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. Kenzie, what's good? Pineapple on pizza? Absolutely. I do that. Steve, what's good? Looking to get back into judo. Any alternatives to endless squats? Bro, I've never done judo in my life. The only combat sport I've done was freestyle wrestling, and I never did endless squats. You might want to work on power, like getting your powerlifting up. I mean, yes, powerlifting is its own sport, but the more power you can accumulate, the more you can get into that throw. That's what I would recommend. When I was doing wrestling, I was focusing more on endurance because endurance is the name of the game for wrestling. So find out what's important for your sport and train that. All right. Brazil for Life 69 says, thanks for the words, G. I appreciate the follow, bro. Much fucking love, man. Thanks for tuning in. I really do love and appreciate each and every single one of y'all on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. You know what's good. Thank you for giving me your time today. I'll be back again tomorrow with another live stream a little bit later than usual. We normally go 4 p.m., but I'm going around 7 p.m. because we got to push things back for this prep so we can do our absolute very fucking best. And, I'll say bring some nightmares on stage or crush some dreams, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's what's up. All right, guys and girls, that's it. That's all for today's live stream. Bianca says you can read. Don't forget to hit those pages. Fuck yeah, you know what's good. I hope you guys and girls have the sickest, most fucking humbling, energetic Monday of your life. Let's kill this fucking week. All right, start off on a good note. Later, TikTok. We out. Later, Instagram. Let's go. We out of here, YouTube and Facebook. We out the cut.